This is a journal that I made from stuff that I saved where my husband and I went to Tybee Island for our 35th wedding anniversary. This is just a scrap that I had to use to hold it closed. There's a little story behind the beads and the charms hanging from the journal. We were, the second day we were there, we rented a golf cart and we were riding around the island, and we passed by a house that had free stuff out by the road. So I had my husband stop, and I'll go ahead and show you. I glued it to the back. This little thing was in there, and it's rosary beads, but they were broken and they're in pieces. But I didn't want to see them end up in the trash, and it's obviously vintage. So the little beads that were by themselves, I just used. This little thing was also in the with the rosaries, so I put it in there. The cover is actually a playing card pack. I bought some Tybee Island playing cards. I loved the bus. I would love to buy me a bus and travel. This is just a little keychain that I bought at one of the little stores. This is a little seahorse that I had. But the front, this is a sticker that I bought at one of the stores, and this was advertisements on the side of a map that we got when we went to rent the golf cart, and I just bagged them so that I could ride on them. This is where we actually went there to see a band. You see the ticket hanging out here. This is where we went, Tybee Post Theater. This is a Tybee Island postcard that I bought at one of the stores. This is actually one side of our parking pass for our car at the hotel we stayed in. My husband's first name starts with a C, and I found this on the ground while walking down the street. This is actually the advertisement of the place that we rented our golf cart from. And this paper right here is actually from the napkin where we stopped in Savannah before we got to the beach and had lunch. So I decoupaged it to some cardstock. This is actually part of the set list from the band that we saw, which was End of the Line. Love the band. A doily that I stuck in there. This is part of the map that the guy gave us to show us what roads we were allowed to be on. A receipt. This is actually the wrapping from the free soap in the hotel room. And this, another story, in the trash I found this little necklace charm in the package, and it's actually silver. It was in the trash. So I thought, oh my gosh, that would be a perfect little dangle. And I saved the packaging and made a little shaker card. This is the ticket from the show. And my name is actually Laura Lee. I spell it L-E-A, not L-E-E. But in the trash, my husband, well, I found the songbook. It's a vintage songbook. And my husband was flipping through it and found a song named Laura Lee in the songbook that I picked out from the trash. I mean, what are the odds? So I made this a little belly band to hold the ticket. This is more of the map, and this was just some paper that I backed the map with so that I could have some writing room. Another receipt. This is actually in the hotel room where they wrap the toilet paper rolls. And so I kept the paper from that and decoupaged this piece of paper. This is from the silverware where we had lunch on our way to Tybee Island. More of the music page with my name on there. And this is part of the large sheet of the from the set list. This is part of the band's logo. This was from the top of the cards. I had this music note paper clip that I used to hold it on there. And there's the other part of the songbook. And more of this is actually the little card that was that was holding the charm. So I kept it, put it in here. This was at the top of the page of the set list from the band. So I kept that. This obviously held our room key, and I realized that I enjoyed spiked coconut water that weekend, Sunboy, so I kept it. The other half of the set list. The other half of the parking postcard, and of course you saw that already. But yeah, I thought it would. I'm gonna journal in here and tell all the stories of what each thing represents. I think I'm going to maybe cut out some paper mushrooms or something to put at the bottom of that. But thank you for watching.